Hello. Hi, chat. Hello. Sorry, I don't want to scream. My throat said no. Hi. Hello. Oh no, there's an ad break. Yeah, I'm still feeling bad. I woke up with a really scratchy throat today. And I feel like there's so much to yap about. I'm gonna just try my best. But hello everyone, good morning. Dapper, I'm so sorry. Dapper, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I can throw myself on the floor and roll around and cry if it makes you feel better. Hello, Stu the Kavat? What the hell? I thought that said Stu the cat. Hello, Windborn. Hi. Hello, Ishi. Hi, Junkie. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Unknown. Hi, Not a Rat. Your fucking tweet cracked me the hell up. The evil woman tweet fucking killed me. I think you guys are so funny. You know that? You guys are so fucking funny sometimes. And I feel like you guys are funnier than me and I don't know how to handle it. Stop that. Don't stop, actually. I appreciate it. Hi, Snugs. You're online while sick? Yeah. I figured if I'm... Okay, here's how I know I'm sick. Whenever I sleep throughout the day, or I feel like bad enough to go lay down and sleep some more, I tried to jump in a voice call today, and I tried to mute myself just so I could like be around people. And it was really nice. I really needed it. I'm like social catto again, so I'm very excited for November because I'm like friendly and outgoing again. But I got in call and I'm like, I have to mute. I can't yap. My voice, it hurts. Man, look at the time. I gotta go walk my fish. I love that. I gotta go bathe my... Why was I gonna say a peacock? That just sounds bad. Never mind. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm a scat man, but I'm a cat man. Are you a cat man? She said hi like in her intro. Twit scream. I can't. If I'm screaming, it'll make my... It'll mess up my throat more. Hi, Snowy. Better an ad break than a mind... Not true. Mind break is a good tag. Mind break is a better tag than ads. Hi, Paper. Don't give me that face. Or I'll give you this face. Thank you. Gotta go iron my eels. I really... Okay, so... What did I miss? Hi, Bungie. I have learned there's so much to yap about. Freak naps out tonight? No freak naps. Sick naps. I'm sick. Here, hold on. We'll do this instead. Wow, don't I look so pitiful and pathetic? Don't I look awful? Don't I look like I'm ill and unwell? Don't you just want to take care of me? Don't you just want to pat me on the head and be like, wow, this little freak has so much wrong with them? Hi, fake lawyer. Kevin, am I okay to say stuff out loud? Are you having a fun, safe time? Are you enjoying your time? I don't want to out you, but like I've been very happy to see your posts. Guess what? Without getting into specifics, some medical supplies I needed. No chemist had them. Because the diet fitness people buy them all up. They're meant for people with my condition, but that doesn't stop them. Oh, wait. I'm so sorry, Snowy. That's fucking horrible. Yeah, Kev, are you having fun at TwitchCon? I wanted to talk about all the TwitchCon stuff happening. Hi, Nauticon. At some point, hi, Beast playing. The message was linked to the earlier bit about me getting put in the hospital. That's so miserable. I wish there was something I could do for you. I'm sorry. I will just send you my kind regards. I really wish I could do more. Hi, Bilavera. Hi, Scary. Hello. It's no catnap stream, but I'm enjoying seeing some friends. Aw, that's so good. I'm so happy. It's been really nice. I've been having a bit of TwitchCon FOMO until I saw what happened to Emaru and then Chibidoki. Nothing super... Okay. I'm sorry. Are we okay to, like... Am I okay to, like, yap about all of, like, the negative stuff happening? Wait, what happened to Chibi? So, Chibi is, like, safe, okay? I'm not trying to, like, make anything sound scary. Basically, if you guys don't know, there's been a lot of security issues at TwitchCon this year. Hi, Miffy. Hi. Dude, you really are sick in streaming. You're the best in the trip. I'm trying. Okay, hold on. Before we go into the TwitchCon stuff, it's regarding my sickness, and then we'll go back to TwitchCon stuff. I have been introduced to the wonderful, beautiful concoction that is called Pepakoa. And I'm probably mispronouncing it like a white person, but that's okay. It is TCM. I actually don't know if it's traditional Chinese medicine, but I'm calling it TCM. Traditional Chinese magic is what it is. This little syrupy concoction is like a fucking lifesaver. Earlier today, my throat was on fire. It felt awful. Like, it was just super scratchy. And I took a spoonful of it just on its own and sucked that shit down. And immediately I was like, I feel normal. Hi, Jojo, welcome. Have you ever tried honey and jello powder mixed with hot water? I hate honey and I hate jello. I like really, really, really hate honey unless it's like hot honey on chicken. I have to have like that savory bit with honey. Whenever I was a little demon, just a wee little demon, my dad's girlfriend back in the day used to make me peanut butter and honey sandwiches, and I really, really, really hated them, but they always got made for me. So I just really, I feel like there was some trauma mixed into that, and now I just don't like honey. I like the smell of honey, and I like the idea of honey, and I can handle honey like mixed in with stuff, but not like if it's a main flavor like in the Jello honey teas and all that, you know? But I'm working on the ARFID. I'm trying. I do have some fun news. Well, it's not super fun, but the last 2 weeks of October are going to be very, not difficult, but very hectic for me. Oh! Nyx, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Hello, welcome in. Hello. Let me give Nyx a shout out. If you guys don't know who Nyx Nakota is, I am demanding you know now, because Nyx is a very long time VTuber friend. We've been in the VTubing game for far, far too long. When I say far too long, because I need people to love Nyx more.
Meow.
I need more people to know and love the kitty like I do. But Nyx, I hope you had a good stream. Nyx is a white fur gato with really pretty hair. Yeah, and she's good at games, and she has a really cute voice. Making me feel... I'm sorry. No, my Riz is going... I'm in the negatives. It's because I'm sick. I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm really sick right now. And by really sick, I mean my throat is really messed up, so I'm sorry. No, I just want you to have... I want everyone to love you. I want more people to know of you. I want you to be able to reach all the goals and things that you want. I want to support the cat. I want to support the cat. Hi, Hi, Red Kendo. Hi, Asterisk. How are you? Hi, Sir Mars. Shit. No, but that is not all. That's so useful. I'm in like 6,000s. I'm a bit of an ancient cat, but it's okay. Holy fossil alert. You're talking about me, right? I am sick, yeah. We're kind of yapping about my sickness and the last 2 weeks of October being kind of hectic. The last Sunday of October, I think, is, the 26th. I have a very busy day, and I'm going to be going out and doing some like Wotage practice, and then I'm immediately coming home, and I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but I'm planning for a collab that day. I don't know if it'll work out, but yeah. I'll keep the rest of the details secret in case I'm not supposed to yap about it, but I am hopefully going to be doing a collab that day. Meow. Oh yay, is that the shaky, like glow sticky thing? Yeah! Wotage is the swinging and flailing of pen lights. I've gotten really into that in Kaigai Idols and stuff, because I feel like it like blends into VTubing stuff really well, and I don't know, idol culture has been such a healing thing for me. I don't know. I know everyone talks about idol culture bad, idol culture this, but like genuinely, if people actually spend like just a little bit of time researching and learning and like talking to the people, it's the most cool thing ever. Anyone can be an idol. And like, when you do Wotage, it feels like you're helping push someone's dreams further. And I don't know, I love being able to do that. Being able to like dance and stuff, and being able to swing like pen lights during people's concerts. It's like, I don't know. It's really scary being up on stage and singing and stuff. Cause like, you know, I don't know. I've learned that like Wotage and idol stuff is very like hand in hand, and that a lot of idols also participate in Wotage and stuff as well. And it's really cool. And hi Paradox. And it just feels like the most like, I don't want to say yin and yang, but like it feels like very natural. And it feels like we're both cheering each other on, and it feels like a shared performance in a way. And like, I don't know, it's just really like touched my heart. If you guys don't know, the first week of October, I went down to Austin to see my very first idol show. I got to see Paida enter the UFO, and I got to see Phoebe-chan, and I got to see Megami Maids perform. Well, only a little bit. And I don't know like much Woda, I don't know much Colin Mix. But as long as you don't get involved with abusive management, it can be pretty rewarding to be an idol. Well, that's the thing, most idols are independently managed in the States. Most Kaigai idols, because Kaigai means overseas. That's why if you're an old head in VTubing, Marin calls Kaigai Nikki, overseas bros. Kaigai, overseas, Nikki. If you guys don't know, Nikki, or like Anaki, is like older brother. Which that, anyways, sorry, I'm going into old Twitch lore. That's for another day. Yeah. That's another thing, is that like, even though people like bring up the management of idol stuff, most of like the idol stuff we see is like, there's definitely management companies and stuff in Japan and in Thailand, and like even in the US I'm sure there are, but like there's a lot of idols that are independently managed, idols that kind of like, that's why I really like a lot of Kaigai idols. Kai Guy idols are all like mostly independently managed. We don't really have like any sort of like place over here that I'm aware of that like, you know, and I just I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm really not as knowledgeable. I've made a lot of friends who are way, way, way more knowledgeable about it than I am. And I think it'd be really fun to maybe like bring them on and talk about it. Maybe I can convince Ashes to come on stream and talk about Kai Guy idols and share idol culture sometime. I know like Ashes usually does like her own streams of it, but I wonder if she would be willing to like join me for some time. I hope I'm not I hope like me talking about that stuff, like I hope me like saying public stuff like that doesn't ever come across like bad or weird or anything, you know what I mean? I hope there's never any pressure. I just really, I don't know. I feel like everything I do comes from like a fan perspective. Because if I'm not like a fan of something, or if I'm not interested in stuff, then like it's very hard for me to ever feel like I want to do it. I usually have to be a fan of stuff before, you know? So like I hope one day I can drag more people into idol stuff, and I hope maybe we can change the connotation around idols, because like again, I know a bunch of like idol rules that people shout and stuff that just aren't true. Like maybe they're true in some capacity or in certain places, but like it doesn't fully like, I don't know. I still have a lot to learn. Me too. We can all learn together. The unborn. Welcome. If you're not that knowledgeable about something, it's a good idea to be reserved in what you say. Someone needs to tell a lot of people. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like spreading misinformation. And I'm always someone that like, even in things that I am super knowledgeable about, I don't know like all the ins and outs of stuff. I know a lot about VTubing, but even then, because like, so like I've been around for a while, right? I know the ins and outs of like VTuber stuff. I know a lot about like corpos. I know like a lot of things to look for because I've been around for so long. I don't know. Man, we're having a really like just, I don't want to say negative talk, but like, I don't know. I'm trying to talk about like as positively as I can about like the negative stuff that has happened, because like I feel like it's important to like talk about the negative stuff so that way you can like learn from it or like grow from it. Huh? Scary! Thank you so much for the minto! Get better soon, give. Thank you! I'm gonna be minto! I want to scream and shout so bad. Here, let me get my journal or like something to write down notes. So that way I can, here, you know what? We'll make it a pinned chat topics. Hi, Thomas. And then 3. Okay, I'm gonna pin this for myself. Oh. J'ai... Hi, Thomas. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Thomas. Oh, you're dying. Yeah. I'm only dying a little now. Worst case scenario, I will just take some paper cola if my throat gets any worse before the end of stream. So we're talking about idols and stuff. I don't know. We might kind of go mixed into everything, but thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. For, the reason why I'm trying not to jump around with the Minto wig is because I feel like I am going to do my best to cosplay at a convention later in this year. I'm gonna also get the dates. Anime Frontier is going to be held December 12th through December 14th this year. And I think that's the next main convention I'm planning on attending physically in person. And whenever times get closer and I have a bit more solidified, I will make like a big announcement about that. I know it's like really close to the date that it's like only like 2 months out, but yeah. I also will try my best to let people know about like the conventions I'm trying to plan next year. So that way, in case people want to, for some reason, go out to conventions and plan things, I don't feel like I'm that important to like fly out and meet and like whatnot. But like, I would like to host like some sort of like Kato event or Kato like little concert at Offkai or something like that. And I don't know. IRL events have been very important to me lately, and I don't know, I wanna put together an event. I found that I really like putting things together, even if I'm bad at planning and doing like group hangouts and stuff. Like, it means a lot, and just it's so fun. And I don't know, I don't want anyone to feel like missing out, or I don't know. That's my biggest worry, is that like I don't want anyone to like plan something awesome and then have it like planned too late and then people can't go. Part of my brain is desperate to make a joke. Hello, white demon. Two halves of my brain came to a compromise to inform the existence of the joke without making. That's the most we'll get. Hi, Balrog. Hi, headphones. Hi, Aoyama. But yeah, I'll start planning. Yeah, I think you should say it. You should say it. But yeah, that's my goal. I would really like to start trying to plan like in advance. I'm already kind of scared about Anime Frontier, but it should be fine. I plan on cosplaying some of the time. I don't know who I'm going to be bringing yet. I have Suisei. I have Mokoko, which I haven't... Maybe I should cosplay Mokoko at Anime Frontier, because I have my Fuwawa big round 1 plushie. But I might attempt to put a wig and a few little things on Throne for a Kato cosplay. I don't know if I have the room to actually do it or not, but I can bother a friend and be like, hey, can I come over for a cosplay crafting day and figure stuff out? But I think it'd be fun to have a Kato wig and ears and horns and do like a bit of a casual Kato cosplay, so that way you guys can come meet me and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I'll meet people in cosplay and even out of cosplay, but like, you would not be meeting Kato, you would be meeting Mold Sprite or something, you know? But like, I don't know. My biggest fear is people feeling left out. And I never want people to feel left out or like they're missing out on stuff. Because FOMO fucking sucks. FOMO sucks so bad. But, yeah. I'll try to plan something. I'll let you guys know. Hi, I'm Vertex. Ow, my throat's hurting a bit. And I don't know. I feel crazy, especially like the fact that I'm like, yeah, let's do stuff. Let's meet up after like all this stuff that happened at TwitchCon. I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's an IRL streamer, a cosplayer, a very cute girl named Emaru. I've been following her since like her early League of Legends days, and she got assaulted at her TwitchCon meet and greet. I was actually just watching, she posted a video about 3 hours or so ago, addressing what happened, and man, okay. So if you don't know, if you haven't seen the clip or haven't been able to see anything online, Emaru was about 20 to 30% done with her. I thank you, Thomas. I'm not. You're okay, Nauticon. I have to be the one to say no to that. So please know that you are okay. I know you meant nothing by that, but like other people don't know that, so I'm sorry. We need to slap them in the face. We need to, what is it called? What is the what is that like religious thing that person like nailed the like commandments or something to like the church? We gotta go do that. We gotta go, like, I don't know. That's why, like, there's been a couple things that I've been speaking out. The 96 theses. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Is it that what my history knowledge is so bad? Wait, no. It's not Martin Luther, is it? Who stapled the... Who... Wait, hold on. Who put... History. The paper nailed to the church door. Oh. Okay, yeah, it was Martin Luther. And it was 95 thesis. Okay, listen, my history knowledge is so... My history knowledge is so bad. Hi, beepers. But yeah, I don't know if you guys know, for a while I stopped, like, I kind of just kept my mouth quiet about things, even if I didn't agree with them, because, I don't know. Sometimes you can get, like, yourself, like, marked and get, like, banned from events and things. And for a while, I was thinking that maybe I was just too outspoken about stuff, and maybe that's why, like, I don't get as many opportunities. However, I kind of say fuck opportunities, and I care more about people's safety and, like, the proper treatment of people, and that's also why I care a lot about researching and understanding things, because there are certain things that just can't happen legally, or there's, like, certain legalese between stuff, and to, like, properly ask and advocate for things, sometimes you have to learn and understand the system and why things exist. Is your name Finagle? That's an awesome name. So, like, I try to be as level-headed about stuff. I try to, like, pause and listen and, like, just wait and try to think about things. Because, like, again, if you're not involved with stuff, you usually don't know the ins and outs. Like, whenever people were talking about the Amelia IP kind of stuff with said company, thou who shall not be named, but still support the talents, because the talents are wonderful girls. There's just certain things that frustrate me when people are like, oh, well, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done that. And it's like, well, you're not the one who signed the contract. You're not the lawyer. You're not the attorney. You're not this or that. Like, there's a lot of people that do go, like, the legal route, but there's just fine print in certain things that just, like, you know, we're not in that position to say certain things, but we can allude, we can speculate. But I don't know. I try not to ask for like crazy stuff, because the more reasonable you are, the more discussion can be had rather than just screaming demands. But with all of the TwitchCon stuff going around right now, with them saying that they've upped security, there's been a lot of things that I've been more outspoken about, because it just blows my mind. I genuinely do not understand how they said we have upped security this year, and then to find out how easily Emiru got assaulted. And no, it was not harassment. Harassment ends the minute someone puts their hands on you, okay? Chat, just know that. No matter what, harassment is not always just verbal. There are other instances of it, but the minute someone lays their hands on you, that is assault. There's a reason, like, even though... So, okay. If you guys don't know, there was a clip that happened that showed people recording Emiru in her meet and greet. There's a line for the meet and greet, and then to the right side of it, it looks like a fast pass lane, but it's not a fast pass lane. A guy completely walked through, cut the entire line, while Emiru was trying to take a picture with someone. This fucking insane, batshit, wacko, crazy fucking man. And I'm sorry, person. Crazy, batshit fucking person. Because it could have been anyone, right? Like, that is... Regardless... Sorry, I'm not trying to make this a thing. But, like, I advocate for men and women. But, like... Seeing so much shit happen to female creators is very frustrating for me. So, like, this wacky batshit person decides to walk up to Emiru, and he grabs her by the shoulders and then the face, and starts trying to, like, lean in to kiss her. And that, the way I'm describing it is not, it doesn't sound scary, but when you have a stranger randomly walk up to you and grab your person, this is very similar stuff that's happened to me, not like to that extent whatsoever, but being around anime conventions for so long, being in like cosplay and all that, I have seen so many just horrific things that I don't think people realize like how fucking terrifying it is when someone twice your size manhandles you. And then not only that, people have misinterpreted the clip. People have gone out of their way, who weren't even there, to say, oh, this was a knife. There was no knife. However, he had her Sharpie. Regardless, the whole situation, he could have had a weapon. And even if he didn't have a weapon, are we forgetting that, like, it's not hard to snap a neck. Like, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to put ideas in anyone's head, but like, he could have hurt her, he could have injured her. Like, it is such a blessing. It is so lucky that nothing worse happened, but it's such a fucking tragedy that it got to this point. Hi, Hiki. And like, it gets 10 times worse, because I was only about 14 minutes into watching Emiru's like video on everything. By the way, hi Lost Canadian. Hi Bunshi. Apparently, TwitchCon staff was nowhere to be found. They weren't doing anything. The security guard in the video was Emi's personal security. And not only that, her personal, like, favorite bodyguard got banned from all of Twitch events. Her personal bodyguard that she hired. Because in Las Vegas TwitchCon, she had a stalker. And her bodyguard held this stalker by the arm until police showed up. And Twitch decided to ban this person, her security guard, for holding him by the arm. Listen, I am not a professional legalese person. I'm just a dumb cat girl on the internet. So, like, I don't know if that counts as, there's a certain term, like holding someone involuntarily, like holding someone. If you're not a policeman, like, you do not have the right to, like, but the difference is that it was security and it's a stalker, and there was, you know, yeah, thank you, that's the word. I don't know, like, more of that story, but, like, I just, that's what security is there for, you know? If you hire, like, a bodyguard, if you hire someone, if it's paid security, I feel like involuntary detainment charges or whatever like that, I feel like that's a bit different. So, like, I'm sorry, I'm just, like, so blown away by, like, what happened. And then finding out that, and here, you know what? I'm gonna link the video. I'm gonna link Emmy's video in case you guys want to go and watch it later, instead of me just, like, regurgitating what was happening. She is the one who went through it, right? Thank you for the follow. Meow. Good morning, Void Not Found. Good morning. I like that you said good morning. It's currently 10:42 p.m., but I truly believe morning is a mindset. And anytime you wake up, it's a good morning because Kato's around. Probably a liability, just feel it. Nick's rolled me here. Oh, hi, Bullet Tonkatsu Ramen. I like your Chikorita badge, but I also like your name. For you, it's 5:42 a.m. Good morning. Morning is a state of mind. Yeah. So, like, what I found out after is that, hi, Purple. How are you? Maca killer. Maca. Like McDonald's. McDonald's. Hi, Solemn. We're talking about the TwitchCon incident with Emmy. Meow. We're talking about how I'm really frustrated because apparently I linked the video. I have it on copy paste on my clipboard as well, so if anyone needs it, I got you. But finding out that immediately after, like, TwitchCon staff didn't do anything, and it took 2 hours for TwitchCon staff to contact, like, and figure things out with Emmy's manager and all that. Emiru's manager immediately contacted police, immediately called an attorney. Oh, thank you so much, Void. I draw and rig my own models, and I make my own overlays, and I make videos. I try to do my best. Yeah, it's really expensive, but also, like, with how expensive it is, I expect more security. Especially because it's been at the same convention center for like, I know they only got back to this one from Las Vegas. Did he go to jail? Snowy, do you want to know the best part of all? Apparently, he still hasn't been found and detained. After he assaulted Emiru, he walked. It was people at the convention, it was attendees that took his picture and gave it to Emiru and her manager and stuff. But from Emiru's mouth, from, like, the first 14 minutes of her video, he has not been detained. He still had his badge. And here's the other thing. Whenever TwitchCon staff found out about this, do you guys think A, he was permabanned? 2, he was banned for 30 days. Or B, or C, A, B, or C. C, he got banned for 3 days. Which one do you think it was? Because you're not going to be very happy with finding out that he only got banned for 30 days originally. It was originally a 30-day ban until Emeru's manager was like, no, indefinite. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? What the hell? Originally, they had only done a 30-day ban for this guy who walked up to her. None of the above. I should have. Originally, he was only banned for 30 days until they pushed it for an indefinite ban. I don't know. Like, what's frustrating to me is that, like, he didn't need a weapon to hurt her. And the fact that people are like, he could have had a weapon. I'm just so relieved nothing. And, like, here's the other thing. I feel so bad for the people who are in the meet and greet line. What the fuck you mean? You guys had to see that? You guys had to witness that? That's horrifying. To witness, like, a streamer you like enough to go up and meet, to watch them get assaulted right in front of you? Like, so it gets even worse. Apparently, after all this happened, TwitchCon did not ask anyone else any of the other meet and greets. No one was asked if they want to cancel their meet and greet. No one was asked if they want extra security. Yeah, it's all irrelevant. It is literally the fact that he could have hurt her regardless. Hi, Doria. No bag check. That's the thing. I believe they do a bag check or like a security check, like you walk through the metal detectors, but like you don't know what he could have done. If he was willing to wait for a gap in security, because that's what happened at the meet and greet line. He waited for, like, a flaw in security to get in, and he did it. If he was willing to wait then, I don't know what else he was possibly planning or, like, willing to do. You know what I mean? And then, like, just thinking about all the things that happen, like, when I say this, it is never the victim's fault, okay? I don't care what they were wearing. I don't care if someone hurts you, puts your hands on you, has malintent or malicious intent towards you, and I don't care who you are. No one deserves to have anything forced upon them that they don't want. I don't care how old, how young, I don't care what gender, what anything you are. I don't care where you come from. No one deserves to have anything. Like, your autonomy is a birthright, no matter who you are to me. Like, I don't know, that's just so frustrating. It's so irritating. I am so over the top, overprotective about everything. Like, I'm scared to drink out in public unless I bring my own stuff and have my own cup and all my own stuff. Like, I am very much I bring my own things. I don't know. And I'm not saying, like, I know that goes into, like, a whole other thing, but it reminds me of that party that VTubers got drugged at. It just, like, hi, Alan Nix. We're talking about some not so fun stuff. I have a comedy. It's frustrating seeing the top voices of their platform, they're like privileged creators, talking about this, because Emeru made another, like, really good point. She's like, we're lucky that this was videoed and that this happened, because, like, she said that she feels like a bit of a responsibility to talk about this when she doesn't want to, because who knows how many times that this has happened before to smaller creators, people that didn't have cameras on them, people that didn't have the official meet and greet stuff. You know what I mean? Expensive and crowd anxiety. See, I get crowd anxiety anywhere. And like, if that's a thing that stops you from going to stuff, I understand. But I've had so many incredible experiences going to big events and crowds that even though I do get anxiety and stuff, it's so worth it to me at the end of the day. As long as I'm with a group of people that can protect me and work with me and are understanding that sometimes I need to like pull off to the side. The Emerald incident? Yeah, we're talking about that. So here, I think I mentioned this earlier, but after the Emerald incident, after the assault that happened, apparently none of the staff talked to any of the other meet and greets and offered them extra security, didn't ask to see if they wanted to cancel. And I'm gonna go and get Chibidoki's tweet, because Chibidoki had an incident with her meet and greet. She's safe, she's fine. There's nothing to be scared of like that. I'm just trying to highlight the, I don't want to say incompetence, the negligence, that's what it is. So Chibidoki tweeted at 4:41. I'll also link the tweet. That way I'm not just like spewing random stuff, okay? I care a lot if I'm going to regurgitate other people's information. I like to link to the original source so you guys know. The staff have been lovely for the most part, but they wouldn't let me enter and told me to walk all the way to the help desk to get permission to enter my meet and greet because the wristband they gave me doesn't work. I also had to show my face. It was very scary for me, but I understand why. And not only that, in a comment below, it said from someone named Sarah, Smitten Seraphim, I hope they at least made you show your face privately. And Chibi replied and said, sadly, no, not privately, but the staff was very apologetic. Their manager said I had to. And I am not opposed to stronger security, but I do think there need to be... Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna sound like an asshole because I have a partner badge. I think we need more levels of security all across the board, but I genuinely do think that their privileged creators deserve even more security. A lot of people complain about like the partner lounge, but people also don't tend to know that there's a purple partner lounge, meaning purple is the streamers that average about 1,000 and above. If you guys are not familiar with like the hierarchy of Twitch, there's affiliate and there's partner. And then once you get the partner, there's no visible indication of privilege or differences, but it comes with view count and it comes with sub count. If you are a streamer that averages over 1,000 viewers normally, you are a privileged creator. That's not like a proper term or anything. That's just what I call it. You could call it purple partner for all I care. I don't care. But like, you get more perks. I believe you get a partner manager. I don't know the exact cutoff, but I know for the partner, like the purple lounge at TwitchCon, there is an even more exclusive partner lounge that partners can go to. And if you are not of that listing, you are not allowed in. So there's affiliate and just regular attendee. Then there's partner, and then there's purple partner. I don't know about Twitch's thing, but that was a different company. There was a company holding a mixer at the TwitchCon block party or something, I believe. So the way I've only gone to TwitchCon once in my life when I was still an affiliate before VTubing ever happened. And I went to the one in San Diego before it went to Las Vegas and stuff. It was at the same convention center. So if you guys don't know, it's in downtown San Diego, and there's a whole lot of restaurants and bars and stuff, and clubs. During this week, usually companies will reach out to certain clubs, certain restaurants, certain events. Even sometimes on the street, they can get permission to do like little block parties or stuff. It's very... I'm not an event runner. I don't know like the money situation and all that, but I know that clubs, restaurants, and stuff get booked out for TwitchCon when this happens. There's a lot of different places to go and all that. So that's kind of what makes it a bit difficult, is that obviously if you go to like a mixer or somewhere else, it's technically not TwitchCon's responsibility, even if it's happening under TwitchCon. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much complicated legalese and all that goes through it, and it's not every situation is Twitch's fault, but because it happens during their event, they get looked at. Which I'm not saying... I do think they need to be aware. You know, I do think they need to be aware of like what's happening at certain events and certain companies and stuff. And if they are aware that something happened, I believe they do need to be like, hey, we need to see like more security from you. We need this or this. We need you guys to have drink covers. I don't know. Sorry I'm ranting about all this stuff. It's really frustrating to me. Like, my knowledge kind of like drops off after like hotel room parties. That's like kind of the most partying I've really done in my life. And even then, at hotel room parties, I've seen horrific things happen. Like, growing up in the day, I used to go to conventions, and I'd always end up seeing not my friends, but like mutuals, acquaintances, like friends of friends, ending up crying because like something happened, like someone, like, I've seen a lot. All right, like, I feel like once alcohol gets involved, like, we need a lot more security. And I know TwitchCon is supposed to be like I don't think there's drinking allowed fully. Like, I don't think you're allowed to have open bottles around the con or anything. But, like, at mixers and stuff, I'm just a big advocate for doing everything you can to protect yourself, whether you're a man, woman, anything. Can't have phase when it's a whole part. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, there's only so much you can do for yourself. And it's like, people are saying there's like these safety measures in line, but they're obviously not. So like, what can you do? I don't know. Hi, Damon. If you guys ever need advice, suggestions for how to keep yourself safe, please always feel free to ask. I am insane. I care a lot about like safety, for as nonchalant as I am. I believe in the buddy system. Woo, yeah, we'll all look after each other. You're incredibly kind, Cat. I try. I don't know. I just think everyone deserves to be safe and deserves to have fun. And it's very upsetting that we have to like stress out and like be a bit overly cautious about stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I've thought about maybe one day, like, if I do a Cato event, what if I wanted to make cookies or something for people? Like, what if I wanted to make stuff? And I'm like, man, no, I just need to keep it to like, just like little merch things, like just paper goods and stuff, because like I don't know. I don't want anyone to like, I don't know people's allergies and stuff, and as nice as it seems and how much like I would want to do that, and anything, yeah. Listen, it doesn't matter. Listen, it truly doesn't matter how tall, how big you are.
Meow.
If someone has malicious intent, you know, if you go out places you don't know, around people you might not know, make sure you're with people you trust, yeah. Or you let people know. Like, I know the whole like phone GPS thing is like like a lot of people really hate it, but like, man, so many people have been found, so many lives have been saved for like having GPS tracking and stuff. So I just, if you guys ever go to conventions or anything, please look out for each other. I also will look out for you. I can't promise that, like, because I don't go to events and I don't organize my own stuff anymore. I have friends. I feel very, very, very fucking lucky. I'm like, I feel so privileged that I have friends that I feel like will look out for me, or that like if I say, hey, I feel unsafe, can I tag along with you? I feel like I have people that I can always like belong to now. And I don't know. I cannot offer like allowing everyone to tag along with me and stuff, but like if you guys ever feel unsafe, I will have a group of people with me to like, I don't care. I will find safe people, and I will find staff, and I will contact police if you need to. If it's for anyone, I don't care. I will do my best to make sure you're safe. And I know like that's kind of funny because it should be the other way around. Like people should be offering the small, frail, sickly person that, but I am very much I like to make sure people are taken care of. I like to have band-aids and like Neosporin in Advil on me. So yeah, I want Inklings to be a safety squad for people. And I mean, like, I can't background check everyone, right? Like, and we do not fight people. We do not hurt people. We create a barrier. We create an Inkling barrier. The Inkling ball. Yeah, mutually looking out for each other. Have each other's backs, yeah. Rat King. I don't know Taken. Band-aids. Would it be fucking insane if at Anime Frontier or like Off-Kai next year I give out band-aids? What if I do Kato signed band-aids? Holy shit. I can bring Kato around for local round-the-clock food.
Meow.
That'd be cute. Damn it, I'm actually thinking about this now. I was thinking about this like for real, for real. Oh my god, I'll bring a box of band-aids and I'll sign them. I'll give people two. I'll slap one on you and sign it, and then I'll sign the other one and we can put it on a print or something. If you could actually get Kato branded bandages, that'd be really cute. I cried that I likely won't make it Off-Kai next year one day. If I ever... I want to get Kato ribbons. I'm like really trying my best. So, okay, hold on. I know I've been live for about an hour. I probably need to end somewhat soon. I have to double check on my recent merch order for the Kato charms. So Let me log into my account really fast. Because I got a message saying that supposedly the payment didn't go through, but it should have gone through because I have the money in there and whatnot. I think it might have just been like a small glitch, so I'm gonna double check and see. That was something I was supposed to do today, but I jumped in a voice chat today with some friends, some VTuber friends, and I was just muted yapping with them, and at some point I was just like, man, I feel so sick. I gotta go lay down. But yeah, it says they're paid. Okay. So I have some Cato charms ordered. Your voice sounds shot. It is. You don't gotta do anything when sick, man. That's how you pass out. Those little charm things Japanese kids have where they can set off an alarm. Oh no. My limited friends will be there in spirit. I'm streaking in the rainy realm. Oh my god. I've never streaked. I have no desire to ever streak. The fact that like growing up there was like always like it always happened in like those like 80s like slasher movies that people always went streaking at night and stuff. Like, why would you do that? Why would you run around naked? Ew. What, you want dirt in your coochie? You want dirt on your balls? What the hell? It's a freeing activity with it's okay. If you streak, it's probably illegal, but like I hope you had fun. I hope you got the wind on your balls or on your boobs. Whatever makes you happy, so long as you weren't caught. May I spend 15k for a scrunkly ada, or would it be too much, streamer? Hi, tiefling. Okay. You know what? I'll just give it to you guys for free. How about that? Hagbags. I'm nice. I give the Inklings a bit of Grandma's final word. I'm not. Time to set up shop in the food section. What? Ugh. Sorry. Ow. So custom bandages aren't hard to get, but most require orders of 5,000. So I ordered 40 charms. I am hoping they get here before November 8th. November 8th is in 3 weeks. I'm praying and hoping because I would very much like to do like the Cato partnerversary specialty charms. But yeah, I only have 40 of them. I will be putting them up for sale on Coffee, whatever you want to call it. And if I do have any left over, I will be bringing some to Anime Frontier in case anyone wants to buy one in person. I do not have a booth or anything, but I will have them on me. And I will accept PayPal. Or, I don't know about Venmo or anything, but I am more than happy to sell them to people in person. Or I'm thinking about creating a like specialty quest challenge where you find me, I give you a photo card, and if you can post, I'll give you like a scavenger hunt challenge. If you can oshikatsu with your Kato photo card in all of the places listed, and you post it and can prove it, I will give you a Kato charm for free. And I think I want to do something like that at Offkai as well, but I may have to limit it to like 10 or 20 people at Offkai or something. I don't know about like the numbers and stuff, because again, I don't want people, I never want like the FOMO and stuff. Like, is that okay? Am I okay to do like small like fun little events like that in person? Or is that like rude and being ungrateful for everyone? Like I genuinely just don't want people to like feel upset that like people are getting things to show up and whatnot if people can't afford it. You know what I mean? Like that kind of breaks my heart, and I don't want to do that. I don't want anyone to feel like that. You know what I mean? What? So like I have some conflicting feelings on it, but like I really do want to plan like nice fun little things for you. And yeah. An edited version of that famous Bigfoot photo, but it's Kato. Can we please remake that at like Anime Frontier or something? Can someone please? I'm gonna try and get a Kato wig. I'm gonna try and get Kato ears and stuff made. And yeah, I might. Okay, so like years and years ago, I got an airbrush, but I was too stupid to figure out how to work it, and I'm thinking about trying to find it again. Holding up the photo card like it's a picture out. As an Aussie, I've long since accepted just being here in Interland. Yeah. I feel like Australia is like one of the hardest places, like not even hard, but just like one of the most expensive places to travel to. Like, I swear I don't mean this in any sort of mean way, but you guys are just like off in your own little fantasy land. Like, I always joke about Canada not being real, but like, I'm gonna be so real. I think Australia is the most like fictional place I've heard of. Like, what do you mean you guys have koalas? What do you mean kangaroos come from Australia? But like, you guys have like a lot of really cool, like, just, well, I mean, I don't know. The Great Barrier Reef kind of died, so like a lot of my childhood died with that. You mean head-sized spiders? Yeah. You know, I only follow non-tops. Have you ever heard of a power bottom? Hi. Hi, Zena. Also, wombats are really cute. If there's any... What about... Okay, hold on. Don't... Or switches... Hey. Kato, you are not a top because I am a switch. Because I will put the leash and collar on you, but I'm also happy to be leash and collared as well. But... I forgot about the vanish command. So all your extras are overpriced? Absolutely. That's why my channel points. You have summoned me. Switching from low gear to lower gear, I'm gonna kill you. Listen. Have you guys not seen how I act about older brothers? Have you guys not heard me talk about no do tell? Have you guys not seen what I've been yapping on Twitter a bit more. I've been trying to be more sociable because I get scared about talking on Twitter and bothering people who have like notifications on for me, and then I'm responding to the most wild shit. Why are there two of you? Why did you mitosis and duplicate? I like adding extra. No, go ahead. You can do whatever. I really enjoy seeing it all. But I've tweeted something to, I think it was my friend Nari, where I was like, I need a stoic, strong, nonchalant anime man to then become like a yearning, desperate, pathetic, like puppy behind closed doors. But like I need both. I have too much ADHD to just be content with one trope. I need multiple. Bro, you gotta be like, I need an anime man to be the whole package. Noah Hills. You guys are more than welcome to use them as reaction images. Just so you guys know, you guys are more than welcome to post them or do whatever. I'm working on... So, like, I don't know how we feel about, like, hashtags and stuff. But, like, I'm trying to think, like... I basically stopped promoting hashtags because I felt like maybe it was too much work or too confusing or complicated. But I think maybe soon we do like an updated like hashtag thing and we like figure stuff out, so that way I can feel more comfortable about like posting stuff that you guys have posted and I can share stuff, because like sometimes I really want to post like silly stuff you guys have done on Twitter, but I worry, I'm like, wait, what if this person doesn't want to be posted? Or like, what if this person doesn't want their stuff like online like that? What if they just want it in the Discord? And I don't know, I know like everyone's like, oh, VTuber like safety, VTuber privacy, respect of VTubers, but like I also respect my chatter. I respect people. I respect everyone. I don't know. Nothing like, especially because I don't do it too often. I just do it out of fear. Out of fear of like not tagging people correctly or like upsetting someone or anything. So yeah. I also like, I never expected people to like want to do that stuff for me. So like, sorry, I sound really silly right now. I don't know. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you a lot. I'm gonna get sappy. Oh no, Sickato's coming out again. Sickato, the sappy Sickato, the sickly sweet sappy Cato. Hi, Shiny Mew. Sappy gato. Sapo Cato. Sappy Cato. Sorry, Clover's been posting a lot of like TwitchCon stuff, and it's been making me really happy seeing them. Also, I'm so happy for my friends at the Twilight Lounge, for Off-Kai. Hold on, I'm not mixing it up, right? It is the Twilight Lounge? Hold on. Oh, I'm so happy, bro. Hazumi's model is so pretty. I haven't seen it yet. I've only seen her tweets, but I'm so bummed. I was like down the street and couldn't go. Oh my god, you missed Rosie Chu, and you missed Mayhem. It's okay. Wait, hold on. I don't want to be. Let me get the whole listing of people, because I'm familiar with a lot of other people that were performing, like Hazumi Nakomiki. I don't know if you guys know this. One of my VTube. I am a DD, a Dadamo Daisuki. I have a lot of Oshis, right? But like, I have categorized my Oshis, so it's not like I have, like, you know, they all have different like levels of Oshis and stuff to me, but Clara, I don't know how you want to say her name. Kaminari Clara, from Phase Connect, is one of my absolute most goated singing Oshis. I think she's so fucking incredible. I think she's so insane and awesome and talented, and oh my god, I was just so happy to see her singing. I mean, I didn't see, like, I saw that she was a part of stuff, and I don't know, I just, seeing that, I was like, man, you guys, whoever is actually there, whoever is there seeing it, you guys are in for such a good show. Like, they just got so many good people. And then not only that, but I hope I can introduce you guys to Rosie Chu sometime. Rosie Chu is such a sweetheart. She's such a sweetheart. Her set list at the past 2 holo takeover parties at Offcut were insanely good. I hope one day I can be a part of stuff. I just have to work on my live singing. I have to get better. I have to get better. You will one day. I hope I can be a good enough Oshi for you guys. I believe in small cat. I'll do my best. I will do my bestest. But I don't know. I'm very happy, even if I never get to that point. As long as I can just put on events. As long as I can, like, very genuinely. Again, I still haven't figured out the situation again, because it's way too fucking early. Like, as long as I am able to put on cattle run events, as long as there's a place that I can at least gather people and I can, like, figure stuff out for myself, I don't care what the stage is for me. I could be like Lady Gaga, like, performing in an IKEA parking lot. And as long as, like, 1 or 2 people show up, I will do whatever. I will sing. I will dance. We'll do WOTA together. I'll teach you guys what I can. Not that I know too much, but I don't care. I don't care. As long as one person shows up. Even if no one shows up. If no one shows up, then I'll record it. And I'll make sure it goes online so everyone can see it. That's my goal. I want to put stuff together. I want to have fun. I want you guys to be able to have, like, I don't know. There's a bit of a weight when people tell you that they Oshi you. Or, like, some of you are fucking insane and they're like, Kato is my Kami Yoshi. And that still... Ow! Xena! That's still, like, I don't know. It comes with a bit of, not pressure in a bad way, but it makes me want to work extra hard for you guys. It makes me want to make sure that I become the best that I can. I reach out, I become social, I do things that I'm scared of so I can improve and grow and be a better Kato. Hi, Coratops. But yeah, no matter what events happen, no matter, like, if things seem scary or whatever at conventions, like in TwitchCon, like security stuff, even if things are scary, I won't let that stop me. I am planning for 2026 to do as much as I can for you guys. I'm doing my best. And like, I know I've been saying for like the past couple months that there's a lot of really cool things happening in the works. And I can't say anything. I can't share anything. But I've gotten a lot of things back and a lot of things are going on track, alright? And I'm just... When you are sad or frightened, always remember, happy day, because Kato believes in you. But, yeah. I think I'm feeling like my chest is a bit tight, and I'm kind of like feeling a bit overheated and stuff. So, I'm gonna take some medicine and go to sleep soon. We're gonna go raid my friend, Izumi Teeny. Teeny is streaming with a VTuber named Pawa. They're very cute. I believe it's Pawa. They're twins, if I remember correctly. There's Hana and Pawa, if I'm not mistaken. They're twin V-idols. So, Teeny is streaming with one of them. Get some rest and get well soon. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I will keep taking the Pepacoa. Alright. We're gonna do a different raid message today. Whoa, Hans. Hold on. Let me see. We gotta come up with a cute raid message for Teeny. Hold on. Where's the horse emoji? I just typed horse. Okay, I can make it in time. I can make it in time. Sorry, I hope that's okay, because that's Teeny's intro is galloping my way into your heart. That's Teeny's. Yippee! Galloping into your stream, we love Izumi, TD, and friends. Galloping into your stream, we love Izumi, TD, and friends. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I will see you guys on Monday. Sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite.